Brought to you by GatewayCitySavers.com.
In or Out with Jim Hanifan and Rick Venturi, exclusively on 101ESPN.com. Now your host, Brian Stahl.
Welcome back to 101ESPN.com for this week's edition of In or Out with Rick Venturi and Jim Hanifan. I'm Brian Stahl. Thanks for joining us. And gentlemen, let's start with the quarterback situation in Carolina. They get their first win this week against San Francisco. They do so with undrafted quarterback Matt Moore. However, they've got second-round draft choice Jimmy Clausen on their bench, who has played this season. Rick, are you in or out that Moore should be the quarterback instead of the former Notre Dame star?
I'm definitely in on that. Clausen was over his head. Before the bye week, he wasn't very good. Moore has actually won a lot of games for him in his short career. I mean, you know, this is the 5th win that he's had. He basically has started 9 games. So, you know, his track record really isn't bad. It's not battle tested forever. I think he threw for 300 plus. Definitely gives him the best chance to win.
How about you, Hanny? In or out that it's Moore, not Clausen, who should be a quarterback?
Definitely in. Matt Moore, I think last week, he threw for over 300 yards in that ball game against a really good defensive football team with the 49ers. And that has to give him a lot of confidence. He's going to come in against a battled, beat-up secondary here at St. Louis. So, hey, watch out. Watch out. I'm all in.
Next topic is about John Fox, the Carolina head coach. 71-62 is his career record. He's gone to the playoffs. In fact, he took the team to the Super Bowl in 2003. Maybe on the hot seat, though. In or out? Hanny, will stay with you. Should he remain the coach in Carolina?
Definitely, in my book. I've always been a John Fox fan. I really like John. I've been around him for years and years and years. He's a fiery guy. He's passionate about the game. He's a sharp individual. You know, I mean, I really like his coaching style. I like everything about John. And I think if I'm management, if I'm ownership, yeah, I keep John Fox.
How about you, Rick? In or out on?
I agree with Hanny totally. I think Fox is one of the best coaches. He's kind of a guy from our area. He's not a PowerPoint guy. He gets to the players. He gets them to play. He rallied them last year. He'll rally them again. I don't think they're going to keep him. Shame on them. I mean, shame on them for letting that contract run out. This is one of the top guys. They talk about bringing Bill Cowher, and this is Bill Cowher without the Pittsburgh buzz, in my opinion.
I like that. That's exactly it. Exactly it. He could well be, if they let him go, he could easily be Jerry Jones's guy in Dallas next year.
All right, final topic for this week's In or Out. Steve Smith, it's been a rough year in 2010. However, he's got 8,500 yards in his career. What do you think? In or out that when it's all said and done, Steve Smith, Hall of Famer?
Steve Smith will probably not make the Hall of Fame. I think the couple things he has going against him is, A, he's been in a program that was a heavy run-oriented deal. He's had some nicks. He got a late start. He returned kicks for 2 years. Now, when you're getting ready to defense him, you better defense him like a Hall of Famer. This guy is a playmaker. I was in that division for years. Ron Rivera, I'll use him as an example. He was the next hot head coach prospect till he played that playoff game and single Smitty, and Smitty caught about 170 yards worth of passes. We haven't heard from him since. So you better have a plan for Smitty.
How about you, Hanny? In or out that Steve Smith, Hall of Famer?
I'd say he's out as a Hall of Famer, but hey, I have great respect for him. Hey, the last game I ever coached, that little sucker took it about 70 yards in overtime for the winning score. Of course, we had a guy fall down. That didn't help matters very much. But, hey, it was just a seam post, and Del Holm put it right on him, and all I saw was his rear end as he's running down the damn field.
All right, that's going to do it for this week's edition of In or Out. You guys just don't like short guys. That's what it is, isn't it?
I like short guys that they got a lot of speed like Steve Smith.
He can jump out of the gym anyway. Wait till you see him leap.
Oh, that's right.
That's Jim Hanifan, Rick Venturi. I'm Brian Stahl. That's been this week's edition of In or Out right here on 101ESPN.com, and we are out.